Khajiit. Famous for producing moon sugar. There's our Khajiit. Finally made it through Bleak Falls. Good, good. How are you today? I am good. We've got a long day. I want to settle in and not worry about technical issues. Modding Skyrim I was on the fence about because with modding comes responsibility. Great mods come. So I sort of knew that modding it meant we might run into issues. So I put time into testing it. I set it up days ago, tested it Sunday and Monday. Yesterday. And then sat down to play it today and had all kinds of issues that should have been worked out in testing. I'm a little grumbly about that. I want to soak in the changes. I want to enjoy what the mods have brought to the table. Come out, no, wait. Not trying to wait. World map. I did not install a modded world map. Let's travel set destination. I think I'm trying to fast travel because a place is actually marked. So I could set a destination out here, but it was not a great map. If I remember right, it really did need a modification. I never modded the map, but now that we're doing this, I kind of remember it not being such a great map. A mod that shows all the roads. I almost installed a map mod. Hey, Dr. P. You love Skyrim. I had to stop by. And I have played this game so many times, and yet it's been so long, I feel like a complete noob. What have you been up to, Dr. P? Mordecai, what's up? Too late? You gotta force yourself to do your homework. Night Island. I want to equip it. I just want to use it. Oh, you have to cast it like a spell? That'll work. Selected as. How does the Night Eye work? There it is. Ooh, oh, like a shout. Okay. That's the Khajiit Night Eye. Excellent. Wondering how that would work.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me. It's so nice to have a visitor.
What have you been playing? You're just taking a break from gaming yourself. We went into Bleak Falls Barrow over here, and then we came out all the way down here.
Hello there, fellow traveler. one itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Wandering wastrel. About speechcraft?
Well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well,
Dolls
let's
3.
just say, best not. Afraid not.
Glad you like it.
If you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude. For a generous fellow traveler. But of course, what would you like to hear? Ysmir's blessing on you. Our hero claims a warrior.
He's gonna sing it over the background music.
I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power.
Can I have my money back?
Sword art.
I want my money back.
Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to.
Can I have my money back? Something of value. 30% chance to steal. Ransom of Zarek. Just want my money back. 44% chance. I don't want to get busted. Just you go on. Have fun. Sing your song. I think after the hundreds of hours I had spent in this game years ago, the most grating thing was the voices, that I had gotten too used to all the voices. And some things were just painfully redundant. Redundant is not the right word. But just hearing overplayed. Like a decent song on the radio that's been played too many times. You hear some of these things that the NPCs have to say, you hear them 1,000 times, and they start to make you crazy. And there's not even anything wrong with them. They've just been overplayed. And that's, the player's fault for playing too much, but compounded by the fact that a lot of the voice actors are reused throughout the game, I reached a point in this game where I would hear certain voice actors and they just trigger me. I squirm, the hair on the back of my neck stands up. And there's not really anything wrong with the voice acting. Mordecai. Hey, were you in Egypt? No? Not sure how to answer that other than no. When? Where? What? Why? Lucan. Lucan. Oh, you can. He's gonna be very happy.
The sooner
Hurry
you
up and
find
tell
the
Lucan you have the claw.
the sooner our lives
so
can get back
excited.
to normal. Don't let my sister do anything foolish.
That's one of those voices.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
Well, that's
I'm gonna
why
put
I
this
answered
back
no,
where it
but
belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
feel the golden claw. Shall we take it back? Some of these things we're allowed to take. Some of them heal. Others take. We're allowed to take some of these. We'll take them.
What do you...
Here's, how are you doing? Beware, beware, the Dragonborns come. Should we go on to Whiterun? And then I think we'll find Sofia there. I'm curious to see. It's one of the mods installed as this voiced follower, voiced by a voice actress who's already done some work for Skyrim. I got involved somehow in that mod project. Alefikar, you're suffering in Dark Souls 1 right now. That's what Nade's doing. Nade's off playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time. Are you taking off? Silent Treat Crow, Sofia, get her drunk and she sings. It's amazing. I've read a few things in the mod description that made her sound like she'll be a good companion.
That's your best, huh?
You saw Nate fight the gargoyles. Is he doing pretty good? How's his overall experience? Is he dying more or less than you might have expected?
No time for chatting. Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Wait until morning. It's too dark. It's just too dark. Yeah. Like eating something that you like so much that you can't enjoy it the same way. Well, a lot of Skyrim is fine for me, but the voices I've had trouble with. So subtitles and then turning the voices off is one thing that I've done. But it really feels weird to have no voices in the game. I imagine if I turned them off for this stream, it would come up a lot. Why are there no voices? But it is tempting. That you imagine the voices the way you might hear them in your head. Not have to hear the same voices on so many different faces. Whiterun. I remember coming down here. Actually, I think I strafed across the landscape and I ran into the fight with the giant up here. I don't think I came around on the path. After playing Fallout 3 and coming out into the wasteland from the vault the first time when I played Skyrim, I ended up treating it the same way. I thought, okay, I just want to run across the landscape. Forget the paths, let's just see what's out here. One of the first things I ran into was this. They killed it before I even got a shot off. Oh well.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Yeah, I was late. Sorry, Ayla. Sorry, Ayla. You didn't look like you needed any help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
What's a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Warrior, mercenaries. Would I be a warrior?
Not for me to say.
A
You
companion?
have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
I like the companions' quest line. I think they're a good bunch. They're certainly a better bunch than the Thieves Guild, although we will go through all the factions, including the Thieves Guild.
Fight with us and you'll come up to your bastard.
And Ayla, the huntress. I've always liked Ayla. What? Is that Sofia? Is that Sofia? She just laying there drunk, half naked? That is. Meet our new companion.
What is it?
What is it? You fell asleep naked at the stables.
What? Where am I? My head. Oh, it's you! I mean, what? No, I've never seen you before. I have no idea who you are. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything.
Oh, okay. I have to go now.
Wait! Don't leave. I'm injured. Yes, injured. You have to take me with you. Otherwise I might die, and you wouldn't want that on your conscience.
You look mighty fine and alright to me.
Yeah, well, that's because... Okay, fine. If you take me with you, I will make it worth your while. You won't find anyone tougher than me in Skyrim. Not to mention that's good looking.
He's cocky, huh? Oh, you're quite modest then. Fine, welcome aboard. Okay, but you'll be doing me a lot of favors in return. Suppose I could use some backup. Huh.
Well, we will see about that. I could have you wrapped around my little finger in minutes. Either that, or I could have your head as a trophy. Anyway, thanks. I'll do what I can to help. But don't push your luck.
Don't push your luck. Hey, if you're snarky, I'm gonna be snarky. So if you're so tough and independent, then why do you need my help? Huh. So why are you out on your own, and why do you stink of booze? And what happened to your clothes? I don't mind the story. Avoid Thieves Guild. I don't mind the quest line. The story is fine. What bothers me is that they make you do a lot of petty thievery. Okay, I get it. It's a Thieves Guild. But you're forced to be a douchebag. I mean, there's no purpose to it. They're like, we just like stealing things. Go break into that home and steal stuff. Go break in there and steal stuff. Steal more stuff. They're not motivated thieves. They're just plain thieves.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself, have I? My name is Sofia. But
Took too
you
long. She got bored.
already knew that. I'm quite well known in Skyrim, although sometimes I'm not sure if it's for the right reasons. I kind of see myself as an adventurer, although it's no fun without anyone to witness my heroic deeds, such as... Well, I'm sure there's probably something. I like to get drunk, kill stuff, and be a nuisance. So, what about you?
Sophia, set horse. When you ride a horse, she will summon a horse. I understand, right? My name is Jundan, and I am a fellow adventurer.
Nice to meet you. I hope to be of some use to you. I'm rather talented if I say so myself, so I'm sure there must be something I can do for you. Just let me know.
Well, before you say that, Void, keep in mind, I mean, I like the Dark Brotherhood. They're killers. They're assassins. They murder for money.
So
However...
you see the Olive White Run, then? They wouldn't let me into Dragon's Reach. Apparently I wasn't important enough. But with you, I might get away with it. As long as they don't remember that incident when a criminal escaped because I was distracting the guards. People think women are vain for trying to look good. Just because men are lazy and don't even bother having a wash doesn't mean we are vain. Was there something you wanted?
Hold on to these, please, but don't use them. Storage. I want to trade some things with you. If you could use them. Time for us to part ways. Wait here. Talk for a bit. Wear this set outfit. Have something for you. Can you sing for me? I need you to do something. Show relationship stats. Are you allowed to have multiple companions in the stock game? Hey, Dennis. How are you? Yeah, I don't mind the Dark Brotherhood compared to the Thieves Guild. You know, it's not like murderers are okay and thieves aren't okay. It's more that Thieves Guild makes you be a douchebag, a totally unmotivated, petty thief. Just going around being a trolly dick to everyone. And the assassins at least have their code of death. Kill people for money, unabashedly. Stock game is 1, so why is Fendal still here? Is he just...
Yes, let's go.
Why is Fendal still there? Sure looks like they're both following right now.
I'm all ears. Well, not literally, of course. If you say so. Which song?
I bet her Dragonborn comes is a little bit better. Is this blind?
Why not? The hero I tell you, the Dragonborn come. With a voice wielding power and some ancient order. Believe the Dragonborn come. It's an end to the evil and everyone knows. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the flowers yet grow. You'll know the Dragonborn comes. Go for king, everybody let's sing. I don't know all the words, so I'm making them up. Da 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 da, da na 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 na. Go for king, na 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 na.
She's a winner! That's wife material right there.
Yes? Did you want something? I'm always ready for a chat.
So, what were you doing before you met me?
I was playing two guys against each other in a bid to win me over. Of course, they had to supply me with plenty of drink and earn my affection. I just wanted some entertainment. Oh, it was great watching them get more and more competitive. It ended up in a massive brawl, and once it was over, I left them both empty-handed and out of pocket. As for waking up in a stable without any clothes on, I don't remember what happened after leaving the tavern. But that's nothing new.
No, I mean before that.
Well, I was wandering around Skyrim killing bandits who thought I was an easy target. And meeting new locals. Or should I say making new enemies. Before that I was studying, if you can call it that, at the College of Winterhold. It wasn't my first choice, of course, being a Nord, but I had no place to go, and it was either that or live in a cave. So, I learned a few spells just to keep them happy. I must admit, though,
I hear a
that
bit of an
learning
accent,
to blow
Dancer.
stuff up was pretty fun. Unfortunately, my genius was wasted on them. And I was kicked out for making everyone naked with a spell I forced some other student to create for me. So, it turns out I ended up living mostly in caves anyway.
We'll talk to her plenty more. But for now, let's head into Whiterun.
I rather enjoyed a little chat.
Me too. Me too. She's already got a sword, right? Vandal is still following, at least for the moment. I have a quest marker over her head. Oh, it's just Sofia tracking marker. Nice, she's got her own tracker. Okay, good. I'd never make you live in a cave, Sofia. Never! We didn't do the little side quest back in River Run. Is that the name of it? To sharpen a blade. We didn't talk to the blacksmith during the daytime.
You got away with anything in Skyrim. They just act all cute and innocent, and the guards turn a blind eye.
You know, she really kind of fits in. Her art style is not too,
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about.
not overly realistic or glammed or anything like that. Oh, and the door was open. Did you notice the door was open? We walked right in. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, the door was not open. We weren't inside yet. Boy, I'm rusty. I haven't been here in a long time. There are mods to make the cities open so you can walk right in. I did not install any, though. There we go.
Say Helgen.
We'll
By
pay
a
whatever
dragon.
it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Adrian.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair
Yorland
chance.
Greymane.
The finest weapons and armor.
She does not really sell the finest weapons and armor. She does occasionally sell something nice, though. I have 1,200 gold. She does have a sapping bow on bonus damage, not magic drain. There you go, Silent Tree Crow. Those are the mods installed. Only ones installed. Thank you. Post. Do people still do blacksmith grinding to like power grind levels? Remember that being a thing. Using more arrows, yeah. From the Netherlands. Thank you, Fix-It. Christine Slagman voiced Sofia. She's from the Netherlands. I think she's done some other work in Skyrim before, too.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you met my father? Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Yes, Wombat made it to Whiterun. We met Sofia. Even cooler. Wombat, we met Sofia. What can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. All right, then.
Blacksmith's Forge. Create new weapons and armor from raw materials. What does she say to make? Iron dagger? Epic.
That's a decent weapon you made there. I help my father in more ways than people realize.
Okay, so Wombat, it's too bad you did miss the intro. We got to the stable outside of Whiterun, and there's a woman lying there naked in her skivvies.
Let's just say I advise the advisor.
We wake her up. She gets snarky. She's been snarky all along. Here, let's talk to her a little bit more before we turn this in. Meet Sofia.
What is it?
What is it? Let's see. We talk for a bit?
Of course.
She's voiced by a woman from the Netherlands who has done some voice work for Skyrim already. How are you feeling, Sofia?
Words can't describe how I feel right now.
It's
Sure.
okay.
What's on your mind?
Seem like a funny person.
You mean like weird? Huh. I thought you were different from all those other people who make fun of me. Because I don't try and conform to people's ridiculous ideals.
Well, no, I mean you have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, I suppose. Being a free spirit like myself really lets you explore the world and see all its flaws, but yet at the same time makes you appreciate them. And that's what some people who aren't like you just don't get.
We asked her to sing The Dragonborn Comes, and not only did she sing it well, but then she forgot the lyrics, and she mumbled her way through part of the song. Can you sing for me?
Which song?
How about Age of the Dragon?
Sure. Why not? We give drink to the youth for years yet to come. For the age of the dragons is just about done. We'll drive out the people and not pay what we owe. With your blood and your money, we'll send them back home. Down with all the wind, the big ugly beast. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll feast. We're the people of Skyrim and we fight for our lives. And when the Dragonborn beckons, everybody must die. But this land is mine, so let's see it wiped clean of the dragons that ruined our hopes and our dreams.
Yeah, that was one of the things I saw in the mod description. She makes up her own lyrics, forgets them, fills them in. She's supposed to be quite a character.
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until next time.
I'm gonna need to use that, Sophia. Thank you. Use the grindstone to improve weapons. All improvements require specific materials you can buy or find. Fine iron dagger. Craft. Yes. Temper an iron dagger.
I help
Turn
my
it.
father in more ways than people realize. You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone?
I don't know how that happened.
Let's just
I
say
haven't
advise
installed
advisor and leave it at that.
the follower mod for that. There's a big there's an overhaul you can do for followers that lets you have a whole bunch of companions at once, but I don't have that. Don't have it activated. I don't think I even installed it. I think I only thought about it.
This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How
Maybe
about you
that's
make
why.
some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
It might not last. I'm not going to count on that continuing.
All right then.
Maybe when I try to switch companions at some point, we'll end up with just one and just Sofia. Woof. And some leather.
I've got your back.
Lead on.
Yes?
Vanilla followers don't recognize her because she's standalone. Cool. Just an extra special. She's that special.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Well, that's perfect then, because we don't need the
take my
follower overhaul, and we can still get the benefit of having 2 followers, which will be more fun and great for combat.
I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the so my father provides the Jarl is his alone?
She wanted me to make a helmet, didn't she?
And leave it at that.
Hide? I think she wanted a hide helmet. Obviously not paying too much attention to what she's asking.
I'm waiting. Yes?
Hide helmet.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate.
I already got a job,
Let's
thank
improve
you.
the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. All right then.
I've seen people with hordes of followers, though.
Need something? Yes?
I get a lot of looks from people where I go. I'm not sure if it's
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
Alright.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Speaking of, what can I make anything? What do I have for weapons? Iron daggers, I could improve those. We want to get some better weapons as soon as possible. It doesn't have to be fantastic, but I want a decent bow and some better daggers. That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
This is one of my favorite shops. I would always come back to Whiterun to resupply, go to the Drunken Huntsman, and look for whatever the best arrows I could get at the time were afford. I would always come to the Drunken Huntsman.
Ah, hello, my Khajiit friend. In the market for some hunting supplies.
Why the name Drunken Huntsman?
Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks,
Happens.
we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop.
Got shot in the ass with an arrow.
What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
We're gonna need tons of arrows. We're gonna go through a lot of arrows. But we don't necessarily have to buy them. 10 for a steel arrow, 10 damage. 8 damage for an iron arrow. We collect those ancient Nord arrows off of Draugr. But at some point we will be buying arrows. We don't need to right away. Lockpicks, at least for now. I want to buy all the lockpicks I can find. Stock up until I have plenty and plenty and plenty. I should buy some steel arrows. Gold. Good night, Densa. It was only the knee.
Thank you very much for your business.
There's a glimpse of what, decent glimpse of Sofia. I think her character model is not only attractive, but it fits in without being excessive, you know? She's not Amazonian, and she's not Hollywood. Breeze home! Look, it's Breeze home. You buy arrows you don't need just to give the merchant more money for your heavy crap. Yeah, there's definitely value in buying stuff from merchants so they have money to buy more of your stuff. Now, Bellathor uses that same, I'm pretty sure it's the same Mercer voice, and the one from the guy from Lucan. Lucan, Mercer, Bellathor, and a million other people in this game have the same voice actor. Let's see, have I remembered that correctly?
Anything you like.
Bellathor at the general goods store.
Also, notice how much louder when I talk to Bellathor.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Okay, Mercer, Lucan, Bellathor.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell.
Yeah, I can't handle that voice anymore.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Also stock up on healing potions. I should start crafting them. Should go into the alchemy shop and see, use the table. See if I can make healing potions yet. Already have healing. Clairvoyance is cool. Shows you the path to the goal, nearest goal. Necromancy.
Do come back.
Do come back.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
Death King, hate this merchant. Sofia's the one who shot him. Ask her about Whiterun.
Our suffering.
What is it? Sure. What's on your mind?
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly. And now he's
Tell me about the people in Whiterun. What do you know about Whiterun? Tell me about the people.
Well, there are not enough bad words to describe Nazim, who is lucky to still be alive. Then there's that kid Braith, who thinks he can get away with anything but forgets that one day she will grow up. The annoying preacher that nobody listens to. Also some slimeball called Bellathor who runs the general store and frequently sells his family members to the lowest bidder. Then there's the alchemy woman, who has pronounced me dead several times to flog her overpriced wares. And some cheap tart at the market who sells a body to every man in Whiterun. Did I miss anyone? Of course.
What do you know about Whiterun?
Well, there's your Fasker, where the poses go to show off, but start crying because they split their mead. Then there's Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's Palace, which is full of pretentious fools. Some place called the Drunken Huntsman, which is kind of misleading as there are no drunken huntsmen in there. And some other places not worth a mention. Most importantly, though, there's an inn.
Maybe she talks about it sometimes.
All right, then.
Brigands I could handle. Let's talk of dragons. World's gone mad,
Clairvoyance useful for leveling
Let me know if
illusion.
you see anything you like.
So is the muffle spell, I think, right? Alchemy lab. Feel free to remind me of combinations.
I offer remedies for ailments
Blue
both
Mountain.
common and rare.
And
Do let me know if I can be of service.
Fortify Conjuration.
That's a good concoction.
Oops.
Keep trying new things. Alchemy rewards inquisitive minds.
So, you're pretty good at using a weapon with both hands. Then again, you would need to be with a weapon of your size.
Alright, you got my attention
I
there.
sell cures for all ills, and other.
Let me eat the rest of the alchemy ingredients I have, one of each, and figure out one of their properties. Can you eat them and get 2 properties or just one? Like, let me eat another bone meal.
Message coming in.
Damage stamina
Answer it
discovered. Hey, Beady Gray, how you doing? Thank you for the host. Did you take off for a while? Hey, Rid, what's up? If you didn't use the set outfit command to give her the clothes, she will randomly strip. I did actually use that. Or magic. You can only learn one property from eating. Nernroot. Purple Mountain. Red Mountain. Skeever Tail. Glowing Mushroom.
Happy to serve you.
Just eat everything. The one on the top left, that's right. Just the one on the top left from eating. We don't actually have anything we can make here. Can't make a restore health potion. What else goes with it, though?
You'll find
Make a restore health. The Blue Mountain Flower
and potions on my
and
shelves.
various other things can make a health potion. All good. Yeah, Beady Gray, you don't have to check in and out. Come in, enjoy, lurk, disappear, all good. Always all good. Well, let's grab the clairvoyant spell and keep an eye out for Muffle.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now.
Find what you're looking for. If
Butterflies.
not, let me know. I have a store
Butterflies. Wheat, blisterwort, all health.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister,
Alchemy
I'd
perk to get
sell
more
her in a
uses.
second.
Reach ingredient. That would be cool. I don't think I've ever done that.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Yep. Should have everything available.
Do come back. I'd even... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to sell the soul gems, but...
Remember, I'll give you the best...
How am I finding SkyUI? I don't like it, Beady Gray.
Come by Bellathor.
I was fine with the original console-based UI. It was made for controllers and people with keyboards, and keyboard and mouse just hated it. Well, I'm playing with the controller, and it's not helping me.
All I can think about is
What's up, Troy?
my souls.
Favorite game ever. Yeah, game's great. SkyUI doesn't help me. I like the columns and the data. I don't like controlling it with a controller.
And yet they lie to my very face.
How can you be sure your son is alive?
I just know it. I can feel it in my heart. You have to believe me. Please visit me at my home. I can tell you the whole story.
I'm trying to get used to it, BD Gray. I don't want to give up on it. The extra information's nice, but favorites menu has been weird for me. I've been trying to get used to it. Trying. Trying.
Selection of the finest colors.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Tired of letting sleep.
Old friend, patron of the great clan battle poem.
Dragoon, what's happening? Sorry about the Blackhawks.
Help feeling a kind of connection between
Could you show your map,
I'm
please?
not sure what it is.
The map.
Well,
it's the
what do
stock
we
map.
have here? You must be a new arrival.
I can never remember to go and update that sound. C-Star, thank you. 4 months. You rock. Thank you so much. Keeping it going. You're awesome. Thank you for the support. Ongoing. Cheers. Map. Map. Petey Gray, what are you looking for? Did you sell your bow? Oh, I might have. Yeah, I switched. I have a better, slightly better bow. Is why I did sell my bow. Got a hunting bow. And I should have bought arrows. I only have 12 arrows, so I definitely need to buy arrows. I'll go buy iron arrows because they're cheap enough.
You being a brave adventurer, and me, well, you know.
Artem, привет. How are you doing? Skyrim, one of your favorites.
Fresh baked loaves.
BD Gray, nothing.
I ain't done.
Nothing. How much have you discovered? Nothing. We just started. League Falls Barrow, Whiterun. Discovered nothing.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
What are you talking about, BD Gray? Has anyone ever seen your name pop up? It doesn't pop up automatically. You get an email from GameWisp, and you can choose to trigger that whenever you want. That's how that works.
What are you hunting?
I'm good.
Never.
Artem, I'm good.
I don't want to know.
I also love Skyrim. Buy all of those.
Thank you very much for your business.
Yeah, BD Gray, I've definitely take your time. I have hundreds of hours in this game. Rushing does not make it more fun. The main story is not that good. So
I spend a lot of time at the
it's taking your time and enjoying all the little stuff that makes it really so good. A lot of people have killed this guy.
Your children.
He's preaching to no one.
Very lives.
Your very lives.
Nothing. Nay, worse than nothing. The Imperial machine enforces the will.
Firewood
of
and
the
ingots to make arrows. Is it worth it? Can you make enough arrows? Is it worth it?
So rise.
It's easy enough to buy them.
Rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloaks. Embrace the word of mighty Talos. He who is both man and divine. For we are the children of man, and we shall inherit both heavens and earth. And we, not the elves or their
I didn't mention email, BD Gray.
rule Skyrim
I don't know what you're asking.
forever.
I don't think I mentioned email. Your Vasker, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go talk to the Jarl? Do you want to go to your Vasker? I don't know if you can. I don't think you can buff arrows at the grindstone.
But as man,
12 arrows for each ingot and firewood.
Everything's all right.
You can buff the bow. Yes, that's right. You buff the bow.
Go back to them knitting. Soon his words kind of punched him into oblivion. I think he must have been eating soup for quite a while after that. And I bet it wasn't a woman serving it.
Huh.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
For life. Oh, about Game Wisp. BD Gray, sorry. Train of thought runs away so quickly. Game Wisp is supposed to send you some sort of email. I don't know what they look like, but that's how C-Star got that alert to pop up. Was an email that Game Wisp probably sending you every month. I can't tell you anymore. I've never seen one of those emails.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
This is no time for rash
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruff is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Mm-hmm. Heroes were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak, then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
It's all good, fix it. I'll find it at some point. I can try crafting, we'll see. 12, 24. Find out. Here's his court wizard. Farengar.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Ah yes, all the great warriors. The Jarl said you had a project you needed some help with.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so.
Well, I'll be going then. Never mind. Wait for the Jarl then.
Be found
yeah, bugger off. The Jarl's about to come tell you.
I think I found someone who can help you.
Not over here in a
Good
private laboratory.
Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Where am I going? What am I getting?
To the point,
Why am I your errand boy?
No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet,
I not
no
pick
doubt
up the
interred in
tablet?
the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Yeah. There you go. Retrieve the dragon stone. Oh, do you mean this old stone here?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual groups the Jarl foists on me.
So, got you the Dragonstone. What's
That
next?
is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Farengar.
So you're saying the Ethereum quest, there's a back room, there's a book in the back room to start that? Not the Nords of Skyrim.
Farengar, you need to come at
Books
once.
killing before you're
Dragons in sight
killed.
nearby.
Curious Akavir. Cabin in the woods.
Where was it seen? What
Daedra, Alduin is real, the Third Era, Timeline, Troll Slaying, a Minor Maze, Rising Threat, Legend of Red Eagle. The Ethereum Wars. Let me know again if there's any of these you'd like to see, like to hear read. Some of them are short. That's relatively short for a Skyrim book. Investigate the ruins. Arkenthumbs. Oh, I could read through this if you'd like. But we can't read them all. There's too many books, too many pages. Well, let's read this one. The end, when it came, was swift. A span of 3 short years, the great dwarven cities of Skyrim, from Markarth the Velothi Mountains, fell before the armies of the High King. Cities that had held fast against the Nords for over 100 years crumbled abruptly and without warning. For centuries, scholars have marveled at the sudden collapse of the Dwemer city-states. Even the Nords seem to have been taken by surprise, though their chroniclers were quick to ascribe their success to King Geller's inspired tactics and the blessings of Shor. My research suggests a much different cause, however. The decades preceding their fall, the dwarven cities of Skyrim had been decimated by internal disputes and infighting over a most surprising cause, Aetherium. Modern scholars know Aetherium as a rare luminescent blue crystal found in some Dwemer ruins. Most consider it little more than a curiosity that has proven all but impossible to work with. While it has a strong magical aura, it is alchemically inert, and no known process can enchant, smelt, mold, bind, or break it. To the dwarves, of course, such problems were merely a challenge. Years following King Harald's reign, the Dwemer discovered a considerable source of Aetherium, their deepest delvings, an alliance of 4 cities led by Arkingthum, great research center in the Southern Reach, formed to oversee its extraction, processing, and study, and a new Aetherium forge constructed to smelt it under precisely controlled conditions. The inscriptions I discovered are to be believed. The results were nothing short of spectacular. The items produced by the forge were artifacts of immense power, viewed from the moment of their creation with powerful enchantments. The Dwarven Alliance shattered almost immediately, as the 4 city-states and their rivals attempted to claim the forge. We can only speculate that none were successful. Decades of conflict merely weakened them all, allowing for King Geller's subsequent conquests. And although the Dwemer reclaimed most of their lands a century later, There is no evidence that they ever resumed their research on Ethereum. Perhaps the costs had just been too great. But nothing like the Ethereum forge described in the inscriptions has ever been found within the borders of Skyrim. It may have been destroyed long ago by the Nord invaders or the Dwemer themselves. Or perhaps it, like the secrets of Ethereum itself, still remains to be discovered. Alright, check the journal here for a second. Talk to the Jarl again if we want to progress the main quest. Spoke to Fralia Greymane outside at the stand. Starts a side quest. There are so many side quest lines. And I'm happy to indulge any of them that you might find interesting. For the most part, I won't necessarily drop what I'm doing to run your favorite quest, but let me know what you want to see, where we can go. There are so many things. Miscellaneous ruins. We'll talk to barkeeps, innkeeps, and lots of people who will just fill this miscellaneous page with all kinds of small stuff. And many of them will never get done. We will have plenty of them. Some of them will just stay there forever. We go talk to the companions?
We'll take it from here.
I think we should go talk to the companions. And if we can have one normal follower, and we can also have Sofia, how awesome is that? I mean, Sofia can pretty much come along the whole time. And we could bring Ayla. We could bring just about anyone else. Wombat, talk to me about the Mayhem spell. Doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't immediately ring a bell.
So the Jarl wants you to go to Bleak Falls Barrow to retrieve some ancient artifact? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
We already did it, Sophia. You missed it.
I'm a little worried about the Draugr. I doubt my feminine beauty is going to cut it with those guys. I doubt they even have any... You know, the difference between a man and a woman.
Lydia and Sophia would make quite a pair. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Mayhem is illusion area of effect frenzy. They all kill each other. Are we supposed to go up to the forge? No, we're supposed to go not to the forge. Yeah. Up here yet. Lydia, oh Lydia.
Are those two at it again?
This should be good.
Just keep moving. You'll wear them out.
Come on!
Get in there and push.
Just keep swinging.
Never seen them run all around the room. They always just stay here and fight. Sophia does not like Lydia, huh? Sounds awesome.
Have you ever tried bareback? I didn't like it. It started to make me a little sore after a while. What's with the funny face? I was talking about horse riding.
You think you stand a chance?
Asura curse you! Enough! This ends now!
What is it? next time.
You're supposed
I'd
to
be
speak
dead
with.
if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around.
When the Empire surrendered to Barry Dominion, they shamed us all.
If you wish to me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know it.
Oh, I'm just...
Game scripting has improved quite a bit since this came out 5 years ago. Yeah, in the basements. No, I do remember where he is. Just it's been years.
We all do.
Comes back to me very
It's our
slowly.
burden to bear, but we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Cold luck. You like Vilkas.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Godlike, who are the companions?
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
Why did you join the companions?
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy.
Fine.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Godlike's good.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
Handle myself. Or will, once I get some better gear and some practice. Shake
That
off
may
the
be
rust.
so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard.
Steal
and
the
see
pie,
what-
it looks delicious. Oh, pie would be great.
So you want to be a companion? I guess it's quite a noble role to play and follows the proud traditions of my ancestors. But let's just hope they don't take this honor thing too seriously. Especially since being honorable is not something I'm known for.
Don't worry, Sophia. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Unless I deem it necessary.
Well, I hoped for a better welcome than this, but as much as I hate to say it, Nords aren't always the most welcoming of people. And it's as good a welcome as I usually get.
Kodlak's journal. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, I'd be happy to read it. I don't remember when it comes up. Is it at the end of that quest line? But, yeah, I sort of remember Kodlak's journal. The Stones of Baron Zaya. There is a mod I forgot to install that if we're ever going to do this, I should install. I've never collected all the stones. There are a ton of these. Get a quest till it's been appraised down in the Thieves Guild. Can't do much with it, but the idea is you have to find them all over the place.
What do we have here?
Nice.
You must be a new arrival.
You found it, Beady Gray. Thank you for the continued support, man. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you so much. No, I haven't given Fendal any armor. I haven't really done much companion management in the past at all. The only reason I gave Sofia any armor right away is because she started naked and it was pretty obvious.
If a Khajiit and an Argonian had a baby? That would be one ugly baby.
Didn't they fix it so that they don't actually weigh anything? Wombat, didn't they change it to they really weigh half a pound each and they still do and you can't drop them? Oh, I won't pick any more up then if that's... I didn't remember that they had weight. But I don't think Kodlak's journal, is it down here already? Let me go double check, but I don't think it's there to read now. I think it's something that we can find later. History of the Empire, that Giant's Toe, Firmament, Baron Zaya. Songs of the Return. Worker attacks. If you're curious about the lore in Skyrim and the books in Skyrim, search for a PDF that's floating around which has all of these consolidated. All the books in Skyrim in one PDF. You use the console to drop the damn things. Well, I don't really have plans to use the console during this playthrough, but we could for little stuff like that if it just becomes silly. If they're actually weighing us down wastefully, might be dropping them. Sophia, excuse me. As much as I wouldn't mind bumping into Sofia. I'm gonna block the door.
I haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
So they have that weight, but they don't actually add to your carry weight. They show weight, but not functionally. They're out back, aren't they? Front, back, front, back. Hey, Van, welcome back.
The old man said to have a look at you. Let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it. There you go. Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Need some company while farming in Dark Souls.
Is it true what they sing about you? Perhaps you could show me what really happens when a Dragonborn comes?
Oh my god. So, she has quest relevant dialogue. She's a little ahead of the quest because obviously we don't know where the Dragonborn yet. But did you hear what she just said? Could you show me what really happens when the Dragonborn comes? God.
What brings you here?
Yorland. He's gonna be like that. I'm gonna need another beer. Hey, Gaius. How are you? Yes, Skyrim. I also remembered to get ginger ale, so I've got ginger ale in the fridge as well, which I'm really excited about. Keepa, thank you for the follow and welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome.
I have detected a
Ilka
signal
sent me
embedded
with
in the
his
static.
sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does Vilkas always send newcomers on errands?
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
We're all whelps once.
Oh, Scutron, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard.
And don't
Welcome.
always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Someone has to be in charge, though. Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them.
Yeah, Wombat. I didn't realize she was going to be
I work the Skyforge.
quite so slutty, but
all of Skyrim, all of Tamriel.
because she wasn't all dolled up the way some of the followers are. I thought she'd be more quirky than slutty, and I think she'll probably be a mix, as long as she's, you'll pardon the expression, tongue in cheek. Yeah, I think she'll be all right anyways. Though she does seem to be leaning a little towards the slutty side. Someone has to be in charge, though.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the harbinger.
He's working.
And he's a sort of advisor for the
Gonna
whole.
pull her weight.
But every man is his own. Every woman her own. I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Didn't you just tell me not to be a servant? Yes, of course I'm happy to take a shield to Ayla.
That's a good man.
Get
Very
my
beginning.
Sword sharpened, deliver
Just
the
started.
shield. I know most people have to work their way up from the bottom, but the servants get treated better than us. I think Vilkas is a bit upset, though, about not being able to handle a beating from you.
All right, Sophia. All right. The dialogue's good. It's just a little out of place. I tapped him 3 times with a dagger. You know? Yeah, Yorland asked, Vilkas ordered. Good point. Point. You have not missed much at all. Not much at all. Ayla out back? Might be downstairs. Out back. Maybe that's everything marker. Downstairs. Wombat, did you say you've got over 1,000 hours in this game? I remember you saying over 1,000. Weird triggering all the nostalgia that I have for the game, along with my fractured memory of how things happen. So I'll have this warm feeling of remembering something. Almost at the same time, I go, hell happens next? 3,000. Oh my god.
We need to be more discreet.
There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Wow.
You know the old man doesn't like it. Let's just not be too obvious.
I'm turning to you with all my questions.
Have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I've forgotten.
If you wish to hunt with me, huh?
This is a place for warriors, new blood.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
I like Ayla, and I like her voice. I like her war paint, whole character. Ayla's great.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
Kill him before he drew his sword.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
That's how the circle works. Farkas.
Fix it, you two, with the thousands of hours.
Young warriors are smart to listen to.
Of course we did, Ice Brain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Vilkas and Farkas. Come on, Farkas.
What now?
Skjor and Aela like to tease me, but they're good people.
You again.
They challenge us to be our best.
Oh man. This is just scripting layered on top of scripting. All these scripts are colliding with each other. People singing,
Nice to have a new face
triggering,
around. It gets boring.
all sorts of things.
I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Aela if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
I have a little bit.
By the
Cream,
way,
I've played a little bit as
something to
werewolf
do.
and a little bit as
We've gotten
vampire.
a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
What I like about werewolf is the conversion process, the story, not the actual playing of the werewolf. And with the vampire, it's sort of the same thing, but I kind of like the vampire appearance in-game. With the right character type, it looks pretty cool. My black-haired female Nord characters make pretty good-looking vampires. I always thought they were pretty cool.
Get to it then.
So, werewolf on the kitty. Oh man, a cat that turns into a wolf.
Says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has
That'd be a
his smarts.
brain twister.
Something you signed up
We
for.
definitely should do some
Feeding
polls
someone senseless.
for different things, including the werewolf,
It's a shame we can't
vampire.
spot them, but
You'll do all
maybe
right
they
someday.
don't serve it.
Today you need
And
to
we've
keep
always
training,
got the
though.
bandits for practice.
Enough with the training. I want to go fight.
Pause for a second since everybody's talking all at once, NPCs, and we don't have to do one or the other. Yeah, there we go. Wombat, perfect timing. Wombat says, I like curing lycanthropy. The whole Dawnguard thing was just tedious, though. We could be a werewolf and then get it cured. We could be a vampire and get it cured. We could do one and the other. Both could happen. Gaius, the vampire, was pretty bad compared to the werewolf. It's all play style. It's all personal preferences. It's a role-playing game. Something doesn't have to be ultimately powerful to be fun. And if you enjoy vampire lore, if you like sneaking into homes and drinking people's blood while they sleep, then it doesn't really matter how powerful the vampire is. If you enjoy doing that, you're going to have fun. Likewise, the werewolf, if you're getting killed all the time playing a werewolf, you're probably not going to enjoy that. But if you just like raging around and scaring the hell out of everyone in wolf form, maybe you would. Maybe you would anyways. People debating whether one is better than the other. It's not about min-maxing, it's about playing a game and having fun, right? Hired Muscle, go intimidate Bellathor. Oh, yes, please. Any opportunity to give Bellathor crap.
Not till Skjor says so. We train now.
You can cut back on her comments, and she still does quest-aware scripting. Yeah, let's see what her options were. I remember seeing something there. So, by the way, people were wondering about Skyrim Script Extender, and did you have to load from its menu to get it to work? Was it okay loading from the Nexus Mod Manager? look under the menu here, under Save Load Settings. Got version 1.93208 and Skyrim Script Extender 1.73 Release 48. I have never launched the Script Extender from its own menu, or launched the game from there. I have only used the Nexus Mod Manager, launched Skyrim that way. So just keep that in mind. Skyrim Script Extender seems to work without having to load Skyrim through the Script Extender.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Crispy Crackers, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome. And mod configuration, there should be something for Sofia. What do we have here? Sofia settings. Enable catch-up. Catch-up distance, 3,000 units. Sets the distance at which the catch-up function triggers. So if we get too far away from her, she'll snap to us, I think. Disable comments dialogue. Sofia will stay quiet except for interactions. Comments frequency. The time between Sofia's random follower chatter default is 1 hour. So we could just make her a little less spammy. Start with that. Sofia use horse, yes. Sandboxing is essential, so she can't die. It's cool too. Sofia health can be modified. Her stamina, magic, attack damage. Oh man, we can make her more or less powerful. Combat class, she's a spell sword by default. Eat. Look at all that cool stuff. Not letting me select the menu anymore. I didn't reset my buttons again, but it's not like I hit the A button to get into this menu and I can't drill down any further. A, select. A got me in a minute ago and now it's not. Either just enter because of the way Fuller's enabled. It's so strange. Let's try that one more time. I want to see if I can get back in there. Now I can go back in. If I go all the way out, then the A button works for drilling down into the menus again. Sofia stats. Level 4, health, stamina, magic. Player relationship. Days accompanied. Kills witnessed. So I think there's something about if you wanted to have a relationship and marry Sofia, you would have to take her through at least 5 dungeons, certain number of kills, days traveled, all of that stuff. Hey, Kitten Sister. Normally do the Companions, Thieves Guild, Nightingales, the branch off the Thieves Guild. Yes, that's why I do the Thieves Guild, is for the Nightingales. And the college, it's fun. I plan to do them all here. I understand that some people don't do them all, but I can't think of any reason not to do them all. We'll do the Companions. We'll do the Thieves Guild so that we can do the Nightingales and so that I can complain about the Thieves Guild for a full day. I look forward to that. I hate them there. The college is pretty cool. I like the college. We'll definitely do the college. And the Dark Brotherhood. I have never played Oblivion. I understand that it is an awesome questline in Oblivion. I think it's pretty good in Skyrim. What do you think about Fangar? Fangar, should we bring... Excuse me, guard. Should we bring someone else already? I guess it doesn't much matter. Let's go intimidate Bellathor. Might have to wait until daytime to get into his shop.
No lollygagging.
Well, I don't know exactly when it'll be, Wombat. Will it be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I guess it could be. It might not be till Saturday. 4 hours. He should be open by then. Yeah, so, Kitten Sister, not a fan of the Dark Brotherhood, and I'm sure there are people who will not be a fan of other guilds, too. But if we're going to do them all, we're going to do them all, so you'll get to see things that you haven't seen. That you don't like, but maybe it won't be as bad watching someone else do it. You can marry Bellathor. I don't know if you can marry Bellathor.
What are you doing that for?
Wouldn't want to.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, you can't scare me into submission. Let's go. Come on, let's... made of.
12 seconds on the big one.
Ah!
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up.
Ah, you're tougher than you look. You got me. Fair and square.
You just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back!
Wait.
Who taught you to
Are you
fight?
stuck? What's
Keep
up?
those hands up.
You know what you have to do.
I'll take care of it. Just... please, leave me alone.
Cat fight! Fists away. Fists, put them away.
Hey!
Oh,
Do you
sorry.
visit the Cloud District very often? Oh, same. Of course you don't.
Yes. I was just talking to the Jarl, actually. He did say he was missing his court jester.
Get away from me.
You're close.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
I don't think there's a need for that.
Sophia's giving the other town... She's giving people shit. That's great. Come back to the left side here. I don't know, maybe I'll stay on the right side. Need so many reminders of various button prompts in the game. Locking it on the left keeps getting my way.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like. Kind of fun to push people around sometimes, isn't it? Good work, brother. Skjor was looking for you earlier. Don't know. He just said he needed to talk to you before you do anything else. I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.
Skjor.
My brother
you are.
Focus is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Wanted to see me.
Your time, it seems, has come.
It's colder in here every day.
That's just you getting skinnier.
Last week, a scholar came to us. He said he knew where we could find another fragment of Wuthrad. He seemed a fool to me, but if he's right, the honor of the companions demand that we seek it out.
What does this have to do
This
with
is
me?
a simple errand, but the time is right for it to be your trial. Carry yourself with honor, and you'll become a true companion. Farkas will be your shield sibling on this venture, whelp. He'll answer any questions you have. Try not to disappoint, or to get him killed.
Shouldn't be too hard. He's an essential NPC. Speak to Farkas. So Farkas should replace Faendal, right?
Now's a chance to prove ourselves and make the other companions look bad in comparison. Let's do this.
Let's do this. I like that she has all this dialogue. The fact that she's a third-party companion, third-party mod. She's able to say things, almost break the fourth wall a little bit in the sense of her dialogue reflects on the game
I'd be dead if
as
not
players
for
who
the
have played the game for hundreds of
Really
hours
helped me
have.
turn my life around.
A lot of the things she says represent things people have said about the game.
About you and Skjor. And if you
It
want
wouldn't have made sense in the game when it launched.
Is it not allowed? It's not exactly.
You still need to prove yourself, whelp.
So it's not true.
I had a bad
Too many NPCs talking at once.
time a few years back, and I turned to drink.
Gonna take a break in a couple minutes here. My first break was late. Instead of taking a break at 2 hours, it was closer to 3. And we're actually getting closer to 5 now. So it has been another 2 hours. It is time for me to get back on my break schedule. I will take a 5, 6, 7 minute break here. Then we'll head off with Farkas.
I hope you've readied yourself. So I'm told. Let's see if you impress.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Your companion replaces your follower, but not Sofia, who is special. Can you train me to better use heavy armor? We may as well buy
about protecting yourself.
some training just because it'll help us get to the next level, and it's not too expensive right now. Like, we could practically get ourselves to level 5 this way.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Fix it! Thanks for the follow. Thank you for your help and feedback. Welcome aboard. Good to have you here. I don't know if you have to take off, if you're going to hang out during the break. We are, times train this level. That's per trainer, right? Or is it 5 trainings, period? Like, can I get 5 heavy armor and 5 sneak, or is it 5 trainings per level, period? Maybe Fix It or Wombat or anyone else, if you could let me know.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Kitten Sister Pip, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Practically a train. All aboard. That was pretty weak. My voice cracked. I don't know if you heard the crack, but it cracked. All right. Why did Skur call this my trial? What is Wuthrad? Who was this scholar? 5 per level, period. I told you I'm rusty. Koskatron, thank you. Awesome. 5 per level, period. So I don't want to waste it on heavy armor when I could get more useful things. Live and learn. Live and learn.
I want you to make sure you're honorable. If you are honorable and strong, then I can call you brother.
Wuthrad?
Isgramor was the hero who started the Companions. Wuthrad was his weapon. He came from the ancient homeland and killed all the elves. But not all of them, because some of them are still here. A smart man came and told us about a blade piece. Skjor thinks you should find it, and I'm supposed to watch you. All right, then.
All right. Should be a good team.
I hope this Farkas guy can handle himself. I don't really want to have to babysit. Just so the companions don't get angry at us for not protecting him if he dies.
As long as they don't get angry. Okay, break time for me. I'll be back in 5, 6, 7 minutes. I'm going to explore that mod after the stream tonight. I'm going to look at the borderless windowed mod because I cannot mute the game using my Windows volume controls. I cannot tab. Well, now I can tab out of the game. Great. Trying earlier and I couldn't even tab out of the game. Anyways, that's what I wanted. So I can mute it, play some music. I'll catch you all in 5. See you soon.